So he's got a microwave that's 100 pounds that sit on a shelf.
Can an IKEA thing hold 100 pounds?
It probably needs to be raised off more than what he's got.
I think IKEA max capacity is 10 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back, guys. We are back over here at the Barndominium. We're doing some prep for trim. We're gonna be putting some blocking in for some future beams that will go after drywall, so I'll show you that. But first, I got something that is going to help us so much out here as far as power and chargers. Check this out. We got the M18 6-bay rapid charger. This is gonna help us so much. The other carpenter, Tom, working with us here, also uses Milwaukee, and we won't have to steal each other's batteries anymore. This will keep us in business for a while. And it's pack out compatible. We got this thing loaded up just one shy. We'll see how fast these charge. I don't think they're all dead. I just wanted to load them up, just see how it looks. It looks like that that possum with all the babies on it. We're now down here in the basement / game room area, and this area is going to have beams, intersecting beams in Pecky cypress. It's going to look really cool when all is said and done. But before we get to that point, we got to make sure we have proper blocking to even install these things. So intersecting beams, we're going to have 2 going this way and 2 going this way. For the ones going this way, we don't need to do anything, right? Obviously we could screw into those existing trusses that are there. We're gonna screw into that framing to attach our beams. But for the ones that are going this way, we've got nothing. We checked the layout and we're gonna need to add blocking, which is what we're gonna do. So up in this area right here is about where our beam needs to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna block out right here, and that'll give us room when everything, you know, gets finally laid out and we're snapping lines on drywall. We'll have this much space to micro adjust this thing, you know, left and right. But we definitely need to put something here because it is in this general area on this wall. So we're gonna block out all the way down this way, and we've got the same exact setup down there. We're gonna do the same exact thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my laser here. We're gonna go to feet. So I got this thing set up for feet, and I'm gonna shoot all the way across here. I know I want blocking every 4 feet, so this is gonna tell me how many of these things I need to make. So we'll go here, eyeballing it over there. We got 27 feet, so we'll divide that. So we're just gonna say 7. We're gonna make 7 of these. Glasses are going on inside because I'm gonna be touching this insulation. Fiberglass falling in your eyes is not good. We need to fill this void, right? We're gonna cut a board that is as long as these, 22 3/4, and then we're gonna cut a board that's almost as long as this dimension because we don't want to be fighting this thing. So if this is, let's see, we're getting 15 3/4, we'll probably just go 15 1/4 or 15 1/2 because that's not, doesn't need to be super tight. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that first board up there as a support. So that first board is basically being supported by these, right? But that next board is just bringing us level down so we can screw into it. I got 22 3/4 still. And then I think we just make them all 22 1/2. Okay. 15 3/4. So we just double checked our math all the way down this thing, just, you know, because you never want to take one dimension and run with it. And we figured out we could just set up a stop block, one block being 22 1/2, the other being 15 1/2, and we can just get these things set in place. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we'll block this down. Got my stop block here. We'll get all of our longer dimensions first. Those were 22 1/2. Then we'll make our small ones now. Oh, gotta bring out the short stop right here. All right, dang, we should have more than enough.
Just enough?
Yeah, to do the other side. All right, we got some framing nails here. We've got our framing gun. I already took it out. And now I get the luxury of choosing which battery I want to use. Do I want a 12? Oh no, that's a 9. My 12's not even on here. Oh, and it has indication. All right, these two are done. We got a green light, red over here. What do we got? We got a green here. This is amazing. Watch out for that knot. Just like the workers at Chipotle right here. I'll get brown rice, black beans, barbacoa. Done. All right, we'll go back down to the game room down there and install these things now. So 1 down, 7 more to go in this direction. So we'll come over here, mark 48. And the deal with the clamps is obviously if I just try to hold this and shoot it up, that nail is gonna bounce that board. I can't hold it tight enough to and do both of those functions. That is the system. We'll keep going down the line here. So that is how we prep for these beams, to install these beams. Pretty basic blocking. We're going to continue to do this on the other side, same exact setup. And what I'm going to do, since I wasn't able to get my exact spacing of 48 inches, I'm just going to go up there with the laser, hold my laser on the center of our blocking, and then shoot it to this wall. Then I'm going to make a note of every dimension that I get, and I'm going to text myself that note. So when it comes time, drywall's here, you can see the big stack. They're gonna be getting on this pretty soon. So when this is all covered up, I pull up that text message and I can shoot again or just use my tape measure and say, all right, my first one was, 54 inches from the wall. There's gonna be a little variance because there's obviously gonna be 5/8 drywalls. I can do the math for that as well. And I can find where these things are. And then in addition to that, I can take the stud sensor and scan it, and it'll be really easy to locate these things. So then we'll screw our beam framing into that and then wrap the sides of our hollow Pecky Cypress box beam. This is gonna look really cool. So we're gonna get it ready on the other side as well, and that'll complete the blocking for this beam ceiling down here. A little bit of rough framing from the finish crew, and that idea of doing the blocking that way goes to this guy right here. Tom gave us that idea to do that blocking. Really awesome idea. Drywallers are in here, they're making progress, and you know what that means. As soon as they get stuff going, then we can start installing some trim. And if you've been following along, we have several items in this container over here already. We got stools, casings pre-assembled. We even built a cabinet in our shop. Inset doors is pretty cool. But yeah, this is going to be an awesome project when it really starts going underway. I mean, it is already, but as far as like from a finished carpentry aspect. It's an amazing place. It's like the barn dominium to rule all barn dominiums. Amazing architectural details here, fun stuff. We got elliptical windows and just crazy intersecting muntins, really cool stuff. So there's gonna be some of that on the inside as well. As far as the carpentry, like I mentioned, we're blocking for Pecky cypress beams. Pecky cypress, like Google that if you haven't seen it. It's amazing. So thank you guys for watching, and look forward to more videos coming here within the next month or so. There's a lot of drywall in here, so we kind of got to wait on them, but we're doing other minor things. We made samples, we're doing a ton of stuff here. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next installment out here at the Barn Dominium.